Last time on Metaphor ReFantazio.
A world of beautiful equality, where only the chosen may live.
What? Okay. Bye.
Zorba.
Nobody loved you anyways. Bye.
There was naught to.
And now the finale.
Let's do it.
It's the end, the mission we were assigned, the duty the prince was born into. See them both to success.
Alright. Soon confront Louis and finally put an end to him. Depends how big this freaking area is. Oh, hello.
This place.
This place is more horrifying than I even imagined. It really is like the end of the world.
This is.
Place evil cannot become so warped simply through maculaization. There's nothing here other than macula.
So this is Louis's ideal world. No era will let only humans survive.
No way.
Is this truly the world Louis envisioned the whole time? A world built on power alone would be so desperately lonely.
Please take care.
Please be careful. I feel a powerful presence. Several, in fact, and none of them are Louis.
Did those enemies set traps for us then? Best deal with whatever she sent it head on.
Yeah, we had no idea what would happen. We let them be. So let's press on this Mentos plans.
Oh, yo. Something strong. Oh, God.
Everything's pretty standard.
Alright, like I said.
Add it to the collection.
Oh. Oh my God, dude, you get so much crap for this.
Come in handy.
I see the enemy. Push through. Right there.
Oh, great, this guy's back. Ah!
Forward. Charging in.
Stop still.
Great, we got these guys back. Oh. Holy crap!
Right there.
I can feel greater power within.
Okay, everyone just mastered their archetype.
What now?
I think, right? Yeah, everyone just mastered their archetype. That's freaking cool, dude. Yes.
Yep, we're safe here.
What is this?
Damn, a dead end.
What?
Strange, isn't it? But I'm sensing something. This doesn't feel like a dead end at all.
What if?
I wondered, is it possible these stones move?
Move? What do you mean?
What I can observe from my third eye, the macula that covers the stones is somehow connected to the macula from a place further on. You mean if we get on these rocks to take us somewhere? Yes, I'm too thrilled about the idea. But I feel it's that strong presence from before, just ahead.
Let's go.
That's true.
Well, bro, don't try.
Please take care.
Be careful, the flow appears in my mind. Oh! Oh, damn! Ah! Oh, somehow we made it. It ruined me the trousers on that one.
Be careful.
What is that?
Is that?
The size of that thing. A melancholia crystal?
It's bigger than anything we've ever seen. This aura feels so much more intense than anything else. Gallica it's true. The scale of this macula is unlike anything we've ever encountered. We must be careful.
That reminds me of those servant statues back in the palace. That means they must be gods. Oh.
Careful now.
Oh, it didn't take long.
Don't tell me.
Something about that flapping sound. Oh, I remembered it can't be.
With no time to talk, it comes. Never found it so horrendous. Gonna be a fight for our lives.
What?
The human from the border fort? But it looks different somehow.
Oh my God.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
This thing's back and it has a vengeance. Oh crap. Okay.
I call upon a royal soul.
Oh boy.
Light sting.
Warrior.
Charge up, everybody.
Into the front. Oh, power.
Hmm.
I won't hold back.
Bum 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 bum.
Going for the weak spot, Judah.
No, what's
All right, Hatsatobi.
right on target?
There you go.
Them right in their weak spot.
All right. Royal slash. Did a bunch.
Hold this power.
Can you burn? Burn alive? There you go.
All's gaining turns.
Quick, knock them off again.
Oh, I can't.
Ah!
Oh, no. I'll get repelled. Oh, thanks, Gallica. Give me more turns. Ugh. That really works. Pierce. And roll slash. There we go. Screw you. We're just gonna face a bunch of humans or something. Ugh. Woo!
I feel stronger.
Very good.
Marvelous. I
Bup,
feel
bup,
stronger
bup, bup,
already.
bup, bup, bup.
Looks like you managed somehow.
That was our third time fighting that human.
That reminds me.
Come to think of it, you said you encountered it at the border fort. That would make it your first human foe.
I still remember. I was useless against it then. Not much different from Halia when my home was burned. Things are different now. I'm different. I got power enough to protect cities and the people in them.
Oh, definitely.
They'll take no more safe places from the people. Not on my watch. I'll take Luis down.
Yes.
Your words resonate with all of us, lad.
Here we go.
Oh, let's not destroy the crystal. You would.
Here we go again. Urgh.
Just as I thought.
How does that so much magla? It seems it is the same mechanism as the 4 statues in the royal palace. You believe it are like the king's servants? How do you mean?
I dare say.
The incredible flood of magla is currently in the stratified expanse. Then the crystals are made to absorb it and then deliver and decant it elsewhere.
What?
Does that mean these strange melancholia crystals are feeding Luis?
Damn.
Does that mean these strange melancholia crystals are feeding Luis's incredible magic power? So if we bust up the crystals up, that means less magic for Luis to play with, yeah?
Right.
It's certainly possible. There should be more crystals around. Let's find them. That will help freaking my battle with Luis. The hell? Something fell. I can feel incredible power in it. A hero's keen sword.
This is.
A weapon? Seems like it came out of the crystal we destroyed.
The way the magna courses through it, this is no ordinary piece of equipment. Far exceeds even Dracodios in quality. Why is such a thing here? It being in those ruins would be one thing, but this place was created by Luis, wasn't it? Perhaps he's within the royal scepter the whole time, in some sort of sealed form.
That reminds me.
The Fairy of the Trial of Dragon said something similar, didn't she? About how the Royal Scepter was crafted using the Hero King's legendary weapons.
I dare say.
I wonder if the melancholy crystal was so bonded because this weapon resided within its core. Now it's out of the crystal, we can use it for ourselves, right? Sure, we can put weapons like that to use.
You're right.
The first will understand. Chipping away at Luis's power while increasing our own. Let's press on and destroy those other crystals.
Let's go.
Alright.
What now?
Is that better than what I have? No. It's actually not. Funny how they brought up the freaking trial of the dragon thing. Hero Keen Sword. Significant MP recovery when buffed. I mean, that's good and all, but this increases my stats too, so. But I guess that can be used for anybody, so.
Really?
But this is.
Alright, that's all the archetypes for myself. Will reclaim the virtues to become a hero. Keen Sovereignty.
I found new power.
Huh. What does that do? Oh my god, it's even better. What? Prevents anxiety for all allies. Oh wow. That's pretty sick. It does friggin' 500 attack. Hell yeah.
Right there.
Holy crap, there was so much teeth there. Alright. What's in this one?
Incoming.
Look,
I know that rumbling sound.
You no doubt, it's a familiar warning.
Stay on guard.
Pleasantly familiar, yes. I have no fun. It was our first trial with this beast, but we must rally to the fight.
oh no.
Oh, the
This
frick.
storm in the desert. I don't need flashbacks to getting
Oh my god.
Magic seed.
Damn, dude. Almost. Damn. That was a lot. Alright. Innocence. Yeah.
Result. Ah, I didn't.
I am most certainly strong.
I'm better and stronger.
It takes care of that. Good thing, too. How about I let that thing swallow me one second time?
The sandworms are always the worst. They've been nothing but trouble since the start of our journey.
Look at this.
Remember, it was still the two of us making our way to Grand Trad. In the middle of the desert, we were attacked by them. Seems like a lifetime ago. I can't believe we got this many friends on our side now. And we're fighting Luis himself.
True.
Yes, 'tis an odd kind of family we forged since we began our paths. Here's how our number grew, though of course none of us would have that if we grew too many. But I bet where real power comes from is a power Luis can't believe in, since he just wants a world where people can only have themselves to rely on.
Because
That's what we got to show him. We had that proof that connecting with each other can be strong enough to change the world we live in.
Yeah.
Let's teach that snacky bastard a lesson. There are things in this world worth believing in, even if you can't see it.
All right.
Alright, destroy the freaking crystal.
yeah.
Making good progress, even by little, the magic reaching Luis should be weakening. So crystal left, let's track it down.
Alright, what's next here?
Hey,
New weapons came out of the crystal.
Damn, dude! The brawler, healer, and the merchants. Stuff that I don't use. Brawler's King, Hero Kings, Maze, just like King stuff.
very nice.
These ones belong to the Hero Kings themselves, right? It's like fate that we were able to obtain them right before our final battle.
Yay, we've done it.
Yeah!
I'm still getting stronger.
Alright, treasure's done. My luck has increased. Alright, another one. One of these has to be like the one that we faced in like Grand Trad, or it could be the one in Martyra. Like the freaking baby.
Don't lose focus.
All of the shell. Okay, I could be right. That could be the Grand Trad one.
Over here.
Alright,
Watch out.
here we go.
There's an enemy.
That roar, 'tis the very same I heard at the Grand Cathedral. This is not saying this is the beast that Luis brought to the capital.
Incoming.
We kill as many times as we have to. Attack! I like how Shoal has to put up his freaking fist. Hello.
The human we fought at the Grand Cathedral.
That's our secret technique.
Oh my.
Now accept.
Forward.
There we go. Probably should have moved forward at the start there, and I didn't. And boom, you're dead. All in unscathed. That's crazy.
And that's that. It was definitely stronger than the last time we fought it, but not strong enough. Just an odd, nostalgic triumph. Back then I thought only to protect the home of the prince, but he might someday return. It was my sole desperate intention.
Though in fact you've been fighting alongside his highness the whole time.
Indeed, by reflecting about it now, it was never an unnecessary detour. That journey fostered this power, test the strength to confront anxiety and blaze a path to a brighter future. 'Twas your greatest gift to me.
That's why.
Thus, I will use this power in your name. Your future is no longer yours alone.
You're right.
That's right. We'll have Reno get his royal bum on the throne just as soon as we're throwing Luis out on his.
Yes.
Just so, there are several favors I'd like to ask of you. Not just as a friend, but as a king.
Got it.
Alright, destroy the friend crystal.
Shout out to weaken Luis's power to another small degree. Get this up and destroy all the crystals. We seek the remaining ones. And that means more weapons, right?
Onward.
Look.
The Mage King's Staff, the War King's Claymore, the Hero King's Lance. Alright, there we go.
What now?
That's what I like to see. But it's not as, it's not better than the one I just got. This one increases the attack damage against human types anyway. The Lance of Judgment. Chance of the counter skills activating. Damn. Significantly reduces the damage from being hit by your weakness. Ah!
You can always toss it later.
Serene Headband.
What now?
Increases evasion against slash, pierce, and strike. Dude, not as good as what I got though.
Found new power.
Alright, Warlord's done. Endurance is up. That leaves... Okay, the Samurai and the Double Summoner.
Good.
Finally here, eh? Damn, felt like we're chatting forever.
Seems as though we've come quite far in. Look around, our surroundings appear to have changed.
Look.
The strange light must be the center of all this. That's what Luis is, then. It's gonna move on towards that light.
But then.
Must say, however, I still feel the strong presence here. Can't exactly leave them be.
Right.
And we don't do something about those before we face Luis. Let's keep an eye out.
Keep your wits about you.
Paul the child. Okay, this is gonna be the baby.
Incoming.
Unstrung, beware, comes forth.
That laughter. Oh, the horror. The beast crawled from hell to meet us.
What?
What are you talking about? Why does it sound like a baby?
Watch out.
Make sure your legs don't give out when you see it. Be careful. By now, I bet it's starving.
Damn it. Ah!
That demon baby from Krigante Castle? I thought we'd seen the last of it.
Damn it, baby. Just leave us alone.
There we are. We can die, demon baby.
To ever greater heights. Excellent.
Whew.
I've grown more.
Does it seem that I've grown?
Feels like I'm making progress. Right then.
Yeah, we beat it. Still, you lost had to see that bloody creepy thing before.
Yes.
The Lady of Montero was raising it. I thought a placement for the child she lost.
Sounds familiar. Might be that saintress, eh? The one you dragged to the expedition.
I learned then that when faith dies, tragedy is born. Those who have faith in nothing but only have the past to hold on to. But like Luis is the same way. He seeks a revenge of the world for the disparity in his home turned to ash. Maybe he believes this is to be justice.
But
I know how he must feel, but I also know well enough to say he's gone about it all wrong. Luis must be stopped, because that day you awakened me and I gained his power. That I can now think this way.
right.
Well said. Can't let this country get raised before the good prince has even a chance to rebuild.
All right.
Well, you gotta break the old, no, to build the new. So give the crystals your best shot, Reno.
Alright, boom.
All right.
That went well. Surely this ought to reduce the magic power reaching Luis. Come on, break down the crystals.
This is great.
Gunner King's bow, katana, and the Faker King's daggers.
Nice.
What now?
Yeah, better than what he already has. That's good. Significantly increases the slash attack strength. Nice.
won't allow any counterattack.
Oh jeez, these are giant teeth. What the hell?
They're totally fireproof.
Level
Use
88?
something else.
Oh wow.
That ought to do it.
Oh,
Marvelous. I feel strong.
holy crap, bro. Dude, these freaking guys were freaking high leveled as crap. Alright, Samurai's done, so I got more strength. Woo!
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Whew, okay, that's everything. Friggin' everything. Holy smokes. Max MP is increased. And that's it. Nothing else. You kid. Nothing else for you. No, that's freaking great.
Please take care.
Okay, Hall of the Eye. Trying to remember here.
Now then. Bolts.
Alright, hold on. What human was this one?
Keep your wits about you.
Oh, okay. I was trying to think. I was like, what was the next human that really popped up against us? It was actually the one in Virga Island.
That shadow of your hand, I'm sure of it. It's the same human that attacked my village.
Perhaps I should talk to your dragon god then. It's already overstayed its welcome.
But we've beaten it once already, haven't we? Let's get this over with.
Very good, stupid human.
It's the human from Yupa's village. This time, we'll make sure it stays dead.
This is more of like a boss rush than anything.
Brute force through this one.
Like, we're fighting all the same freaking humans as we, already come to pass.
The magic seeds.
God, that does so much damage. Great. What was that? Ice?
My shoulders.
I hate you.
Electricity's no good against them. That's the last thing we need.
Okay. Actually, it nullified a bunch of stuff. Oh, crap.
Bro, it's so stupid. Why would you do that?
It's not raging fire.
Alright, burn it to death! There we go. Boom, dead.
Good. Tis done.
I admit, it feels good.
It feels good.
I am most certainly.
This place gives you a lot of experience, dude. Like, a ton.
And that's it. The deed is done.
Very well.
I cannot help but remember the day I took Dracodius in hand and truly protected my village for the first time.
You chose to live and fight for your village instead of clinging to the ease of martyrdom. Indeed, you showed yourself to be an admirable priestess.
I won't stop.
Had I been on this journey with you all, I know I've made the right choice. I'm so glad I had the chance to see the world beyond me. Ever reject others and close your eyes is protection of kind. You'll never see what you do not wish to, but you also never see the beauty of the unknown.
Yes.
Perhaps that is what the Archetype's power is to me. The power to open my eyes and confront an unknown world. So, even if it's flawed or full of all kinds of problems really, I don't want the least to destroy the world I've come to know.
You've just got the right idea. No world deserves to be destroyed.
Ben.
Alright, freaking take out the crystal, dude.
Magdalena has weakened. Luis's magic should have weakened as well. Keep fighting more crystals, dude. Oh my god.
Time to go.
This.
King Crosshair, the Annihilator's King's Axe.
Simply amazing.
Well then,
Okay.
What now?
I haven't got a fan, so... Oh, wow. 420 attack. Ah! I mean, it gives you more magic or more MP. Sure.
Okay. The damage increases for attack that ignores resistances. Woo! Oh. That'll probably never happen.
What now?
Hall of the Abyss.
All right. Don't lose focus.
They're upon us. What is that?
What's that sound? It sounds like a storm at sea.
Oh, it's the human that we... Oh, okay. Only one human at the sea I can remember. Never thought I'd see you here.
I'll do it.
Fine by me. This time I can crush it with my own hands.
The freaking human that we fought on the water.
Is this that sea monster from before? What the heck's it doing on land?
There we are. Freaking die, freaking octopus, human looking dude.
Not bad, eh? Tremble before me.
Actually,
The monster just now. That was the human that once lived out the island's coast, was it not?
Yes.
Yes, the very one we fought off on our way to your shores. Only managed thanks to the brothers' efforts.
Sam.
That was how Dale got hurt. But even then he didn't stop pushing himself. Just stubborn to be talked out of it.
But
Got hindsight now, though, don't I? Could tell he was always like that. He was the big brother after all. Probably felt like he had to stay tough when I couldn't.
Rayla was the same way. She shouldered every burden all her by herself. I guess that's how all her brothers and sisters are.
aye.
I guess this power is something Dale gave me. He's still with me that way. We're still fighting together. It's the same with you, innit, Lady Juna? You and Rayla.
Naturally.
Of course, I'm carrying her wishes with me. That's why I can't lose now. I can afford to let her see her at my lowest again.
All right.
Alright, freaking. Enough of that. Hit the crystal.
Nice.
That's the last of the crystals. The magic on the air is much less dense than when we arrived.
Streams of magic should be weak enough for us to confront Luis. We must go and exact justice.
Let's hurry.
Time's finally come. Let's go. Luis is waiting for us. Finally, we can actually take him on.
Okay. Look.
King's banner and the Hurricane's fan.
Nice.
Great.
Alright.
Now.
Let's just see. Increases evasion against slash, pierce, and strike. I mean, you just wait till electric.
We're done it. Let's keep moving.
Alright. Guess we made it to the final spot here. Good lord, dude. There's a lot of stuff to run through here. Mostly just the crystals that like generate the enemies, but since I'm a pretty good level now, I just run through everybody. So, mostly everybody. You still got those like giant like teeth freaking enemies, but they're freaking level 88 and I don't care to get that high of a level.
Yep.
So, all right. We are finally at the end here.
Look.
We should be able to proceed from here. Disconnected to that odd light, I suspect. I can feel his magma from here. When we cross, Luis will be waiting.
At last.
But the time has come to decide the true victor. This will be the final time we fight Luis.
Definitely.
Cannot allow the raw magic to be used for destruction. It's up to us to stop him, so let's bring the curtain down and end this farce once and for all.
Should we keep going?
I've been building up to this. Let's freaking end it.
Holy smokes. Luis.
I confess, I did not believe you would actually survive the goal.
Oh, please. Think about what you're trying to achieve. Nothing could stop us from getting to you.
I can accept that you hate injustice. Maybe we do share that. But I have to ask, Luis, why go to this extreme? Is it because you're elder? You saw your village destroyed for petty, evil reasons. Is this revenge?
Revenge? Ludicrous. That would accomplish nothing. An entire tribe does not become so derided to the point of genocide by authority figures alone, but by the vice of the society in which that ignorance is born. Indeed, it would be equally petty of me to take only the heads of the few familiar guilty, for my own satisfaction, no less. No, I would not repay injustice with injustice.
Then why? You drew the entire nation into your scheme without hesitation. If not revenge, then what would compel you to such ends?
It is true that I was born in the ancient sanctum, but I never held any fondness for it. The elder have long lived in hiding, clutching the truths of the world to themselves alone. A tribe of doors locked and secrets encoded. I wanted to change that isolation. And then, at long last, a man from outside the village came to visit. None other than your father, Prince. Though royalty, he dreamed that the tribes might stand side by side as equals. And he rejected none of our village's history, however inconvenient to his worldview. I saw him with the eyes of a child. And for the first time, I felt a dream stir. Were there more idealists like him in the world outside? Was my life of hiding at an end? Under the canopy of that gloom-thick forest, all I wanted was to leave and live upon the open plains beneath a wider sky. That was all. As for what happened to the ancient sanctum afterwards, it is a story you've already been told.
It was set aflame and crushed beneath the church's heel. The Sanctist warrior monks and ordinary guardsmen alike, all in the palm of Forden's hand.
Neighbors and kin I'd known all my life were soon nothing but ash on the wind. Too quick to realize their own deaths. I was but a child, trembling before a wall of fire. It was a massacre. It had nothing to do with any hate on either side, or retaliation for any perceived offense. It was only pure injustice. A selfish act of devastation. One thought alone burned in my mind. I would never let it happen again. And so did I walk on.
It was tragic.
Thus, I choose to make this a land of eternal, perfect equality, even should it cost my life. I shall return the anxieties endowed upon this scepter, and let it be heard. To burden others with your own fears and responsibilities is cowardice. My royal magic shall craft a world where that cannot be. Such cowardice dies.
Huh. No, but prosper there. There are other solutions. What a lonely way of thinking.
In the worlds you dream of, there is no prosperity.
Indeed, we all have our own burdens to bear. But that shouldn't mean it's wrong to help each other carry them.
Luis, you're not describing a nation that condemns evil. You're describing a nation that's entirely blind to it. A land of amoral beasts, not people. In the end, I think you're still trapped. You've been stuck in that night of flames all your life. You don't trust anyone. That's why you can only imagine a world apart from you. Unless you can face that anxiety within yourself, then you're no different from everyone you've rejected.
So be it. From the beginning, I have championed world order determined by power. All that remains is for me to realize my truth by burying you beneath it. You are not the sole wielders of these lost archetypes. I am Luis, bearer of the royal scepter. With only a thought, the power of kings is mine to command.
What?
Are you serious?
Behold, and I will reveal the secrets still beyond you.
Great, now he's gonna have archetypes. Ah! What the hell is that? He turned into the freaking final boss. And he's freaking Sephiroth, dude.
Our world's future here. Our land is consumed with anxiety as it has never been before. All of it, foundation for my new, better world. You are but an audience, powerless to tread on history's stage. Let it begin.
What is this?
I have to help everyone.
Thanks, Gallica.
Fight for your ideal world. Here and now. We'll take him down.
Archdemon, Louise. Oh my gosh.
But you can't brute force through this one.
Well, I'm level 80, so that makes sense. Alright, everyone's got to charge up here.
Behold this power.
Up, 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 da, da.
Going for the weak spot.
In warrior.
Now they're weak spot.
Alright.
Charging in.
That I believe.
Shut up, Louise.
Weak spot.
Vitus power.
Alright. Give us more turns. We'll not get a turn.
Only the strong can prevail.
Slight sting.
Here you go.
I call upon royal power within.
Warrior.
Alright. Hatsutobi! Eat that, dude.
I will crush fantasy in your heart.
Oh, shut up.
Time for some close.
Alright, Royal Slash. I'll slowly melt you down, dude. One by friggin' one.
Only the strong can prevail. Warrior.
Alright. Concentrate.
Take this.
Quad Wing Pierce. Oh! I'll get repelled, dude! Get friggin' repelled.
Oh, power of heroes!
Alright. Let's see here. I'll pierce you too.
Better be sure. Vitus
Up, up, up. There we go. Get my stuff up.
Behold this power. This might sting.
Get that electric weakness going.
Time to go offense. Moving to the rear.
Not yet. Charge.
Face my wrath.
Sweep up. Oh god, Mikito. Ah! Oh, and I still dodged that. Screw you. Haha.
For all that we
Alright.
Bust!
Boom.
Got them right in their weak spot.
to the rear guard. Vitus power.
Alright, I'll charge up now.
For all that I believe.
Stay debilitated, dude.
In that closing the distance. Warrior.
Alright, it's my turn. There you are.
Only the strong can prevail.
Shut your mouth, Luis.
Very good. By all means, challenge me. Stake everything you have on this battle. I will face your convictions head on and crush them. This is but my first step towards my ideal world. There is no hope for you.
Oh, great. But the buff's gone.
My wrath.
Ah! Anxiety conversions?
Luis is gathering an unbelievable amount of magla around him. We can't let him finish whatever he's doing. Try to interrupt his attack somehow. Focus your attacks. We've got to stop him before he takes us out in one shot.
Alright.
This is it.
Royal Slash!
The magma buildup's dissolving. Watch me.
Good.
Fantasy in your heart.
Slight sting.
Now debilitate him again.
Are you prepared?
Charge up.
Oh, power of heroes!
Okay.
Oh, bolt of lightning!
Your defense down. Never mind. Never freaking mind.
This.
Uh-oh. Yep, I knew it.
There's no hope for you.
You're so slow.
Ow.
I'll get some distance. I won't hold back.
You look like you're about to drop.
Alright.
This is just what I need.
can't. Stepping back. No holding back.
Okay, I'm already charged up there. Oh. There we go.
I'm stepping back. Let justice
Get back.
I will not
Heal everybody.
Thank you.
There we go.
There is no hope for you.
Man, screw you.
Take this.
Good, we got that dodge.
Time for some close.
I'm not desperate. Royal slash.
Only the strong can prevail. I shall vanquish evil. Tougher than I
There we
thought.
go.
You fight well.
into the freshness power of heroes.
Urgh.
Heavy foe after all.
There is no hope for you.
Okay, keeps removing that debuff.
My wrath.
Octawing Crush. Oh, holy frick. No, not Juna. Okay, it wasn't Juna.
Vitus power. This is it.
Slash.
A tough one.
Behold this power. Night sting.
There you go. Oh no, I can't do Hasatobi.
Not a back and slash.
Brave Blade. Yes. What a freaking thought, Luis.
I do not fear death. And yet,
Come on, that can't be it.
check me out.
We're gonna level up everybody like that.
It feels good to.
He's good.
Feels like I'm making progress.
Come on, Luis.
I think we've won this one. So the power I have now is not enough.
The magla drawn to the royal scepter has faded more than I expected.
Just as I thought.
I would be a fool to underestimate you, but I made a decision that day. Even if history remembers me as a destructor king, I will put an end to the injustices of this world.
What? What are you?
I commend you. Clearly no half measures will do. If I am to take your lives, I must stake my own, and all its power.
What?
Damn, we can't get close. Tis a tremendous aura.
I have a vision, and you will interfere with it no longer. Wait!
Oh. What the heck happened? What?
It's his gauntlet runner.
Luis still has the royal scepter. If we let him buy time, there's no telling what he'll do.
Bloody hell! We can't even go after him.
There's no time to go back down to land and reorganize. We'll do whatever it takes to get that scepter back before the dawn.
Well, what are we meant to do now?
Ah, everyone! That bastard Luis took to his Skyrunner!
Yes, we know. Can you go after him?
It'd be suicide, lad. Oh, suppose it's too late to back down now. Well, I was saving some reserve power for the trip home. But if we're using it here, we're using it here.
Challenge is near its limit. Even if we catch up to him, we may not have a way to get into the Jarius. But we don't have a choice. We need to stop it. We need to put a stop to Luis. The destruction he will cause.
Well, chums, batten down the hatches and brace for the storm.
Oh, great.
Hop to it now! Get in! I'll just fire up the...
Look over there! Enemies! Ugh, of all times!
Oh god, it's all the humans.
Wait, how many are there? Where did they all come from?
He's trying to slow us down. Ain't like Luis to put off a fight, but I suppose he's too cornered to be picky anymore.
Hold on! The old girl's still barely holding together. She can't take off that quickly.
What do we do?
Your Highness, you get in the runner first. We'll buy you some time for takeoff.
What? What? We can fight him together. Understood.
We can fight them together.
No. Even if we get the Skyrunner off the ground, it'll all be for naught if anything happens to you. No need to fuss anyway. We'll just kick them around for a bit while preparations are underway. Does that work for everyone else?
Fine. Suppose I'll keep you company.
Had you not suggested it, I would have done so myself.
What else are we gonna do? Twiddle our thumbs inside while Norris is all the way.
Nearest, don't let us down now.
Right. I'll get it done, damn it. Hop in, Your Highness.
Guys. I'm gonna do this myself.
Let's do this.
We hold the line!
No!
We must endure this.
Oh my god, all their archetypes popping out too. The Dragon God.
Got it. We're powered.
Not good. They're going for the Skyrunner.
Not on my watch.
Let's wreck him.
Hey, what are you doing?
Sure you want to die next to me, old man? Thought you ate platypus.
Aye, it's true I don't understand you and I never will. But I know I don't hate you, boy.
Let's go!
Aye.
So cool they freaking changed it to their archetypes here.
We fly!
Get in there, Stroll.
What? A noble must protect his people! Take this!
Oh, no!
Finally, I've earned my title.
No!
She fly. Straight and steady. Our kingdom is in your hands, my prince.
Dude, they're surrounded.
We gotta go back! Everyone, they're going to!
We can't go back now.
We have to!
Take cover in the back. You made my dreams come true. You and the rest of them. If we live, we'll meet again.
What are you...
Oh, dude, we're just gonna run into it.
Let's fly!
Oh god. Oh god. Holy crap. Luis. Ow.
You've lost everything, and yet still here you stand. I must say your audacity is almost admirable. However, you rejected me, and I will not relinquish the royal scepter. Since we cannot come to terms, we can only decide this through battle. I have but one final question. Prince, do you wish to stop me? Or do you wish to be king? What is it you truly want?
I want to stop you. I want to be king. It's the same thing. It doesn't matter.
I want to stop you.
I see. Then I too will fight you with all that I am, for the sake of this country. But it hardly matters now. My ascension is complete. With my own hands, I will tear apart these lie-laced dreams and bury the past. Here ends the royal bloodline and the legacy of the archetypes. We stand on the threshold of a new dawn, a new age.
I can't listen to any more of this. What new age? What do you know about him? All you do is destroy. You refuse to believe in dreams. That's why you can't believe in anything that's gradual, complicated, and slow to change. All that means is that you give up on everything. You'll never beat us. You're nothing but a coward trying to escape this reality for one you made up.
The time for words has passed. So be it.
Oh. Oh, here he goes again.
Such intense magla.
Oh!
The quintessential force of the archetype. Is this all?
Such strength. How? It's happening so quickly.
Behold, this is the royal scepter's potential. Resist no longer. As I said, I would rather not force needless death upon you. Embrace it once more. Take your true form and become worthy of my new world.
Oh god, he's gonna do a stupid spell on me again. Ugh.
You are unfazed by the melancholy. Yet you thirst. Drink deep of the magma.
Stop! Dude.
Not again.
Oh. Heart.
What?
Stop.
Oh. No more. Ugh.
Yeah, me! Wake up! I said wake up! Hey, please,
My obstacles are clear. The boy
open your eyes!
is no more.
Wake up!
What?
Please! You have to wake up!
Bro, what is happening? Dude. Dude tore his whole heart out. More?
Where? Are you awake now? I summoned you just in time. Do you remember what happened? What you've done?
Uglies cast a spell and I ripped out my...
Luis cast a spell and...
I'm frankly amazed you would go to such lengths, even to fight back against the spell. If I hadn't saved you, you really would be dead. But rest assured, you're finally safe. As for where we are far, far away from that hellish world. Do you remember the first time we met? I was sure you would find a clue in your journey that might reveal where in the world this place is. So I believed anyway. But I was wrong. From the start. This place is... It was never of that world to begin with. No. Maybe there's a better way to put it. This is a place that exists between reality and fantasy.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter.
In other words, the world we've been living in is fantasy. The journey was all an illusion.
An illusion?
There's nothing but despair in that world. And it will never get better. It's an endless, painful, irredeemable hell. I'd always believed that creating a utopia was possible. And if there was desire, then I thought maybe one day someone would achieve it. But I came to realize I was mistaken. In the end, fantasy is just that. A fantasy. But all that primordial chaos only exists in that world. The world of reality is nothing like that. Really, it's an environment you should know quite well. You've come to know so much of it already. Through text on a page. Now, behold!
What? What?
Isn't this...
Indeed. It's the world I wrote accounts of in my novel. Until now, you've thought this world a mere fantasy. But it's not.
So the world I know is all an illusion. And the world of the novel is... reality?
Surely you already know. There is no deadly magic, no prejudice between its people. Now, all you have to do is admit that everything you've been through has been nothing but a story, just a fantasy. Then this can be your perfect reality.
What in the world? What is going on?
Your journey of revolution was just a passing dream. Let me take you back to reality, child.
You can do that? What about my friends?
What will happen to my friends?
You don't have to worry. As long as you can accept that this place is real, everyone will be safe. That world is past any point of redemption.
Change is impossible. The royal magic was supposed to be the turning point, but it was all for nothing. In the end, people don't want their world to change. They just want someone to be a sponge for their infinite anxieties. That's all. You can't blame Luis for wanting to end that cycle. How could anyone accept that they lived in a world that miserable?
I don't want to give up. I understand, you're right. What?
Even so, I don't want to give up on it.
Come on, snap out of it!
Oh,
What?
her voice.
My, such disbelief on your face. But once you stop to consider it, the ideas fall apart. Come now. Magic? Some otherworldly force capable of anything with anxiety as its fuel? A fanciful idea to sustain a fantasy world. Illusion. All of it. Those curiosities in academia, they were there because of the place's connection to true reality. And not even they could endure.
It was really all illusion, even magic?
You still don't believe me. Why is that?
I have unfinished business there. This place isn't real.
I still have unfinished business.
But why? What unfinished business remains in an unwinnable battle? If I hadn't saved you, you would have died there. You don't have to chase your fears and anxieties based on some misguided concept of justice. It was all illusory, and there is no shame in accepting that. Reality is a monolith. Reality is unchangeable. So stay here in Utopia, in the place you loved reading about so much.
This isn't a utopia. You're right, change isn't possible.
This place, it isn't a utopia.
There you go. I've been thinking about it for some time. Does the novel truly depict the ideal world?
You mean you deny it? Will you deny that the world of the novel is utopia?
I understand now. It's hard to say it, but this place isn't an ideal world after all. And
I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right? Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. It makes the road a little easier, right?
the melody I've come to know echoes around me, rousing my spirit once more. Magic hasn't been lost.
The journey, my friends, they were as real as anything I've known.
I can still hear the music.
Why won't you understand? Please, I don't want you to die. I can't lose anything else. Truly, I see. I understand now. I remember. I had indeed lost everything. Despite my lofty ideals, I lost everything. Academia, the woman I loved, even my only child. Reality isn't just cruel. It's cruel beyond any hope of change. That's why I had wished for someone to strike me down and end my misery.
You hope for death? Who are you?
Who are you?
If I were to call myself by a name you know, my name is ATLUS the Fifth.
Oh,
I once reigned as king.
he was the old king.
Or I'm half of one, to be accurate. I was born of the very magic that split the prince in twain and gave rise to you and this place. No, it is not real. We are inside the book you hold. It served as your key to visiting me. This was the form of my youth, when first I entered the ancient sanctum. Perhaps it would be best to call me a discarded shadow of idealism. I once took such joy and passion from my ideals. I truly believed that I might end the strife and discrimination that plagued our people across nigh endless years. But the tremendous incomprehension and injustice that defines our world was more than I could bear. It broke me. And Luis is likely going through the same thing. I want to save you from that despair. I understand now that I would do this as your father. I could not bear to lose my child a second time.
What in the world?
If you stay here, at least you'll be saved. Do you truly still want to leave this place and risk your life to face a reality you can't change?
Yes. The battle's not over. If I stay, I've already lost.
The battle's not over yet.
You are on the cusp of dying in Luis's hands. Is that not proof enough that we lack the power to change reality? I can't let you throw your life away against that man. I must stop you. Even if you come to hate me for it. Fantasy is a curse, sweet in seeming. And if I must save you from it, I will teach you what reality is.
What? What?
I suppose how I promised to travel the world someday is destined to be only another unfulfilled dream. Archetypes embody the power of heroes who sought to change the world. And even having mastered such power against Luis, you could accomplish nothing. I wrote all my ideas into my novel, but my love's death showed me how empty it all was. You cannot sacrifice your one life for an empty dream.
I have to try, at least. I won't betray my ideals.
I don't want to turn my back on my ideals.
Why can't you see that those ideals will only invite ruin? If no one else, you must live. That world is beyond your help. Beyond any utopia. You must face reality, my son.
Let's go. Is there another way?
Well, I can't stop myself. Defeat more.
This is for your sake.
Oh!
Be reasonable.
Right. It's gonna use all the freaking archetypes.
Time for some close Vitus power. The magic seed.
Royal Slash! Ho, 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 ho.
So you would vainly struggle onward in the real world. The novel I wrote for you seems to have kindled only ideals of naivete in you. Then even my folly has come to haunt you. My mistakes poison your life. As your father, you leave me no choice. I will put an end to this madness.
What?
Why don't you understand?
I'm sorry.
Still here?
God damn it.
It was in this story, in this book, where you found your ideals. Haven't you always dreamt of utopia? Why did you resist it now? Why refuse me?
Ow.
I have no choice.
Bro, how much?
Why? You were my first reader. You of all people have to understand.
Ugh. Sorry.
So this is what it means to truly strive toward an ideal. What irony. After I spoke of fulfilling my dream alongside you. What power to see the archetypes brought to such heights in so little time. If you go back now, your ambitions will avail you nothing. You'll only die a dog's death. What is it that drives you so?
I'm not sure myself. You gave up. I won't.
You gave up on your hopes, but I will not.
What? You think I chose to give up? Are you this determined to cling to your beliefs? Is that truly what separates us and keeps me confined here? Such power. Can it be? No matter how dire your fate, you never gave up. You surmounted every barrier, gathered and united soul after soul, and now, at last, across 3 nations, 8 tribes, and humankind, to unite heroes across such abyssal divides would require surpassing power. The king of all archetypes. Is that the role you would seize? A true king in body and soul.
Do you hear me?
Oh.
Your Highness!
Welcome back!
Oi! Wake up, Your Highness!
How? Their voices reach you? Even here? It would seem your future is not yours alone to decide.
Those are my friends. I have to fight. I have a fight to win.
My friends are waiting for me.
The support and ardor of your allies. Yes. The very power that reveals paths beyond your own perspective. I see. That is whence you draw your power. Neglect anxiety, and magic will lead to ruin. Even before the war of destruction, the downfall was foretold. Yet still, they met their prophesied end. Perhaps archetypes are the will of humankind of old, left to us. A plea that we learn from their failures, that we might rebuild the future ripped from them.
We don't know that it can't be done. I want to try.
I have to try. I want to know how far I can go.
Fascinating. Even as you face down the gravest oppression of reality, still you persist. Still you seek the world's unknowns as precious possibility. I see. Well, if you can believe there is more to the story than the end I see, then it is yours to tell. Once you return to reality, this place will surely fade as the dream it is. I, myself, will not be spared. Unlike you, my other half is long gone. And any reunion, lost. But if I truly am the idealized soul and hope of your father, then before I fade, I entrust you with the power of my life. Not as the author Moore, but as your father, the king.
What the fuck? Dude. City before me fades away. We denied our reality. I'm back in academia. I wrote my ideals as a fantasy novel because I believed there was power in fantasy. Though all my story ultimately did was trail in the glories of the past, perhaps you must show us the true power of fantasy.
Now then.
To carry on as you would, make a final preparations. My time as Moore may come to an end, but I could continue to serve you in that role. This could be my last time. I should ensure I can leave with no regrets. Alright, this is for real the final frickin' thing. For real, the last thing.
Listen here.
Finally understand it all. This is unmistakably the formula for royal magic invoked by the king. Small wonder I found it in his room, where I myself in the former king who wrote it, at least in part. The royal magic brought many wonders to fruition. The essence of my spell stems from one simple wish.
That means
the desire for guidance. One who would bring about an emergence of a hero. A seeker who would play an indispensable role in making this country rediscover the virtue they are lost.
However,
not in my wildest fantasy could I have imagined that you, who I have thought long dead, would become that hero. Through the power's guidance, a hero emerges, and the seeker archetype I awakened to was...
yes.
After I committed the formula, I used the royal subject that invoked out magic and put things in motion upon my death. Once again, those words coursed in my mind. I know not what spurred me to do so, but I wrote them all down with frantic urgency. That's why the language of the faraway land is scrawled throughout the scroll. Even now, I don't know the full significance of them. However, I can only imagine that they were only essential parts reaching the truths that God sought. In any case, the very hero appears before me now. The cogs that have been set in motion can no longer be stopped. O great hero, I entrust the future of this kingdom to you. Oh my goodness, dude. This has been a mind-blowing, like, freaking final segment, dude. Like, gee Louise. Alright. This is it. Recommend awaits you. If you're strong enough word, Louise transform into a demon and aside death itself. Or you'll return your fated demise once. If you do, emerge victorious and become king. You will truly approve your ideals correct. Fantasy is not just an empty dream, but one with the power to change the world. It seems that though my novel has outlived its usefulness, feel free to leave the old book here. Nolan, you'll be writing the story. Your own true tale of fantasy.
The kingdom rests in your hands now. If there is yet any value to believing in something beyond us, prove to me that fantasy has the power to color reality. Now, onward, O King of a new dawn!
Oh my gosh, here we go.
Everyone! He's awake!
Is he alright?
Thank the stars.
Considering it was we who engaged Amata's gambit, this must be rather humorous to him.
We pulled through. Thanks to Neurus. Can't believe he caught us mid-plummet on that busted Skyrunner.
Well, don't leave out highs, mate. Wouldn't have expected his wings to be so handy.
Never again.
We're in good shape. Our wounds have already healed. It was all so fast. I'm still a little shocked.
True. It's bound to be everyone hoping the best for us below. Like what Luis did. Only the magic working in reverse. What?
There. Hello. Dude, look at the shine off of him. Gives me like Helial vibes.
Why? Why do you still stand in defiance? What drives such tenacity?
Luis! The world is full of injustice. Not everything you've said is wrong, much as it hurts to admit.
Yet, you would give up because you see no other way. And no future can come from that. We may struggle with fear and anxiety, but we shape our own destiny with our own hands. I have no doubts.
Yes, you're a man who has endured tragedy. It's foolish, I know, all this talk of belief. I know well. That said, if you cast aside all belief, all that remains is to endure a slow death.
As for me, I believe things can change. I have to. Singing and believing aren't so far apart, right? Even then, my songs touched you too. I know they did.
After I'd idealized my death more than I ever did my life, thanks to a chance encounter, everything changed for me. Now I can hope for the best, without fearing for the worst. The possibilities are endless. If you ask me, that's what magic is.
Luis, you got all these people who believe in you because you gave them a shred of hope, and now you want to crush that hope. Maybe you're the one who's scared. Deep down, you're afraid to admit to yourself you're the one who's hopeless now.
Luis, the fairies came to live in the Sanctum. But do you know why we chose it? The Elder Tribe. We admired the people of humanity. To make our dreams into realities, we have to trust each other. When people do that, that's what makes them so amazing. If you deny the power of trust, if you make the world a place where it can't exist, then you're just plain wrong!
Fools. These false foundations. Who in their right mind could promise such fantasies?
Oh.
I will never let injustice be repeated. Never again!
Uh-oh. Fucking taking over.
The hell?
His aura is entirely different. It's a magla burst. Luis is becoming a human.
Come on then! No choice now. We prove ourselves with all that we are!
Let's go then! This is our final battle!
Ah!
Again, the world must be shattered, and again it must be rebuilt anew. You will die in tribute to my ideals, Prince.
Dude, look at this freaking guy's design. Holy crap, bro.
We will win for the sake of our world.
Mask of joy, ire, mirth. What the hell? What the heck? Well, if he's human, that means Stroll's really good here. Because he can fight these freaking humans. Urgh! Give us more turns. Here we go. All criticals. Yes.
Nice one, Stroll.
Observe the enemy.
Oh, hell yeah.
Now join with me. Perhaps to the rear, allies.
It's up to you now.
Ultimate guard. The cold world. What? Change the inflicting anxiety has reached its peak. Well, I don't think that can happen with me now. Moododon. Oh, get reflected, boy.
Come on, this has to work.
Oh, thanks, Gallica. Alright. I'm already charged up. Pro slash! Here we go. With the fire. Charge up again. There we go. Charge back up. Burn alive! Hatsutobi! Oh, that really helps a lot. With no sacrifices, offer up the Airman's Calm. What? All ice. Ugh, locked.
The inequities of the world can only be cleansed if the strong subsume the weak. Now, be a noble sacrifice. Sacrifice yourself
What?
to the new age.
The New Dawn sacrifice?
What? Is he trying to swallow those people? Wait, they're puppets? I'm sensing deadly magma in the puppets. Attack him before he swallows more.
Oh, great.
Jonah, careful! It looks like you've got several ailments.
Okay.
Watch your back.
What do I got going on here? Here we go. Just get this going on for now. Charge up.
Forward. Let's go.
So is it the Massive Joy?
The magic seeds.
Magic Seeds!
The puppet's magma's fading.
Good. Debilitate again. Atsutobi! Oh, almost got that one mass done. Sacrifice has lost the Ares Calm. Okay, the debuffs are gone. It's fine. Oh, frick. Juna! Ow. What? You gonna do another sacrifice? They're about to be swallowed. No.
Jonah, careful! It looks like you've got several ailments. Watch your back.
Okay.
I will protect you.
There you go.
And its people.
Flare.
Radiance! Boom! Damn it, dude. There we go. Come on. There we go.
Is everyone all right? Let justice prevail.
Oh, one of the masks is done. Okay. There you are.
You struggle in vain. Give in to the truth. Your fantasy has no meaning whatsoever.
Great. Oh, locked.
To the rear guard.
Okay, charge back up. Eat my fire!
Don't let up now, Jonah.
No holding back.
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
Okay.
Join with me. We'll combine our strength.
Get our guard up. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da. Alright then. Fine. Woo! That's fine, dude. Waste your turns. Let's see. Alright. Let's actually use this. Restores all MP.
Let's try this.
Thank you.
I owe you.
Thank you.
That way we got something going on.
Behold this power. Going for the weak spot.
On you. Time to go offensive. I call upon royal power.
Here we go. Hatsutobi!
There is no power.
Charging in. Nice. Oh, bolt of lightning.
There you go, fool. Okay, he's gonna try to charge himself up. Keep trying to do your focus shots, dude. You're gonna keep wasting your turns. Okay, I'm already doing that. Royal Slash! There you go.
Now, are you prepared? Withdrawing, warrior.
There you go, concentrate. Just keep blocking Juna's freaking weakness. Well, frick you, dude. And then he went for Juna. Wow.
Juna, careful! Looks like you've got several ailments. Watch your back.
Alright.
Behold this power. Going for the weak spot.
Here we are. Charge up. Yeah, you're not stopping me, Frey and Luis. Oh, shoot.
Juna, careful! It looks like you've got several ailments. Watch your back.
Alright, charge up.
Watch me. Raging fire.
Fire! There we go.
I shall fight. Closing the distance. No holding.
Alright, I'm charged up.
I'll cut you down.
Toss it to me! Oh, criticals!
Right on target. Nice one, Stroll.
Damn. Flare. Oh, get blocked. Okay. Alright. Alright. Oh, Royal Slash. Come on, remove his buffs.
I shall vanquish evil.
Also, Toby again.
Tougher than I thought.
Alright. Still not doing any kind of like sacrifices yet. Ow.
Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
Alright. Here he goes. Okay. Alright. Physical powers charged up. Okay. There you go. Debilitate you. Shut up! Urgh.
They die hard.
It's fine. Ah! Oh!
Can anyone heal him? Moving to the front. Someone heal him.
Okay, I got a lot of stuff here to use. Here we go.
Thank you.
My thanks.
Come forth, royal soul. The magic seed. Still here?
Damn it. There we go.
Hack and slash.
Also, Toby again. Yes. Taking that out. There we go. Huh? Alright, dude, you sealed your own fate. Royal Slash. Ah, crap.
Give me your aid. Stepping back, all yours.
Alright, pass that up. Mad rush!
The magic seed.
Purr! Damn it. Ah!
Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
Alright. Should be the last go.
Luna, careful! Your defenses are down.
Alright, let's control back as MP.
No holding back. Warrior.
Also, Toby!
Right on target. Nice one.
Damn.
Allies, together! Not this skip. Come! Pierce still standing, I see.
Come on.
Vitus power.
Royal Slash!
The puppet's Macla's mating.
There. That's what I thought.
My perfect world.
Freaking just die, Louise. Freaking
die.
what?
Not yet. I refuse. I won't let it end like this.
He's still going?
You will be a sacrifice. You will sustain the strong. Oh, weak one. Oh, peon.
His Magla has gone out of control. At this rate, even a man of Luis's mental strength would lose his grip on sanity.
In the end, even he couldn't escape his own anxiety.
Then by his own logic, we've got to put him down. The weak deserve to die.
Huh?
Bastard's own words, yeah?
Uh-huh.
If he saw a threat in our power, then let us wield it.
You can't just believe in nothing. Nobody can rely on themselves alone. It's a pitiful way to live, and it's time we put an end to it.
Louis Squareburn! Here and now, I will strike you down!
Okay, it's time to do this. Give us our final call to arms.
Come on, everyone. Let's go.
Come on, this has to work.
Oh my gosh.
Our last chance. We've come this far. We have to end this here and now. Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Damn. Alright.
This is just what I need.
It's just one target right now. And that's all that matters. Once I got one person to worry about.
I stand, let justice prevail!
There you go. Bring down his health. Where's the fence too? More turns.
I call upon a royal soul.
There we go. Buff up. Urgh. Royal Slash. That's all right. Positobi. Oh, criticals. Yes. Hell yeah.
Why can you not understand my ideals? Feel true.
High pressure. Extreme intimidation prevents action. What? Anxieties reaches peak. You can't do that to me though. From the sword that I got. The link has been severed. Ow.
Badly wounded.
Oh.
Can anyone heal him? His aura's overpowering.
Come!
It's making it harder to fight.
I will not let you die.
No thanks.
Thanks.
There we go.
We'll do this together. Not this.
I just gotta charge back up.
This might sting.
Stay debilitated, dude.
Never mind. Link has been severed. Is that because I hit the crystals? Oh. Ow. Unsullied radiance. Oh. It's all right.
Juna, are you okay?
Are you prepared?
You look like you're about to drop.
Fine.
Let justice prevail. Healing up.
Heal back up.
I knew you'd help. Come forth, royal soul.
There we are.
Watch me. Going for the weak spot.
Ba, 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 ba. That wastes the turn though for him. I guess because I hit the crystal. Damn, dude. Uh-oh. Sorry, Juna. I'm so sorry.
Gotta wake her up.
Ah,
Down. Someone, quick, get her back on her feet.
I got her.
Here.
Time for my grand comeback. Stroll can't take anymore. Someone, heal him.
Here we go.
Let's stay calm.
Alright, let's use what we got here. A magic barrier for Juna. Extreme intimidation prevents action. He's putting himself back up. Dude, why are you going against Juna? Not great. Well, Huffless like nullify it, so like there we go. And I can do the same thing to you, dude.
I can't afford to. Time to go offensive.
Your defenses are down.
I'll cut you
Watsu, tell me.
tougher than I thought.
Come on, Luis. We're gonna die. There we go.
Right in their weak spot.
Time for some closer.
I charged up. Okay.
The magic seed.
The magic seeds. Mmm. One more turn.
A world born of fantasy. It must not be. The Clemar, a foolish people tainted with guilt, be gone from this world.
What's happening?
Ow. Dude, he has something really against Juna.
Feel true terror.
More turns? How many? 4? Great. Sorry, Juna.
He's gotta wake her up.
Of course. Oh.
Anyone heal him. Juna's down. Someone, quick, get her back on her feet.
I'll get her. Don't worry.
This should work.
Time for my grand comeback. Stroll can't take any more. Someone heal him.
Here we are. Fully heal us up. Mm-hmm. Bro slash. There we go. Die, Luis. Freaking die.
But why? Why is it still beyond me?
breaks.
We did it.
Look! He's done it! He's finally beaten Luis!
Yeah!
Does this mean he's won? I'm not dreaming this. He did it!
Not yet.
Dude, are you serious?
I have my ideals.
Come on, Luis. Just friggin' take the L.
Everyone's fighting their fear and anxiety. Nobody knows for sure what's right. And even through all that, the people have declared you king!
We fight for more than justice. Show him our will against his. Show him the fall of his world.
Hold fast to your ideals! 'Tis your sworn duty as king!
You wielded the power of kings! It's time to stop following their footsteps! Now it's your turn to take your place with them!
Be a king.
Your fantasy is naught but lies!
What? What's going on?
Ah! Power of a king. Ultra charge the friggin' ship.
No. Fantasy is more than an empty dream. It's a dream with the power to change the world!
No. Oh, look at that, dude.
Damn you!
Die! That's what you get for being so stubborn. Let the freaking royal scepter be gone, dude. I was thinking about destroying that daggone thing anyway. Oh. Yeah, I did it! I actually did it. That was actually the trophies for 2 other quests. Save the country. I finally bested my adversary, Luis, who had become a threat to all mankind. Thankfully, the nightmare of the entire populace transformed into humans has been averted. This nation has some hope for a future. Oh.
That must be the Lord that governs Utopia in all worthy champions. The hero's archetype. The king. I see. At long last, fantasy has become a force that frees people from anxiety. A harbinger of change for a deadlocked reality.
Huh.
The people have chosen my son. With that, my tremendous gamble hath borne fruit. Thus it is that my duty here draws to a close.
And now, the novel you wrote with such passion will finally begin a new chapter.
What?
This voice. Is that... could it be? But how?
While flames swept through the sanctum, I cast a final spell to abandon my body and survive in soul. I became an immaterial being among the fairies. I had to, so I might provide guidance to the child on his most perilous path.
The power of the archetypes.
Was that your doing?
No. All I did was awaken them to it. My voice carried the words they needed to hear. That power is no great and rare treasure. It is something that might be grasped by anyone with the will to change the world. And anyone has the power to change the world. Those children proved as much. Now, that boy has grasped the courage of a warrior. All dragons who still roamed the continent have fallen by his hand.
Dude, he's so shaken.
For what greater embodiment of the impossible is there than a dragon? And he now possesses the power and will to quell those forces.
I see. Then he is not so weak a child that I must hold his hand. I am truly sorry. I lost all the power I once knew. I saw the sanctum burn. And you. I lost you. Once they took our child from me, all my remaining hope went with him. And so I placed my faith in the royal magic. I believed that if this world would choose him, there would still be hope.
This shall do. That boy's fight, and ours, is finally over. The people no longer need some mystic relic or some lofty magics to soothe their fears. They have found the strength to overcome it within. Provided they can turn their anxiety into strength and never stop walking toward the unknown, reality will ever change. Their world shall be one full of possibility.
This isn't about the throne anymore. It marks the beginning of a new era, led by those who are truly worthy of the people's trust. Almost the appointed time now. The day is dawning on a new king's reign. And with it, my true passing. However, if I may truly end my life with pride in my boy and my love at my side, I've no regrets.
I was saying, like, I feel like that voice would have been like the mother or whoever, you know?
It's been a long road to this moment, hasn't it?
It has indeed. But for our son, a new journey now begins.
Dad? No.
Heed me, all people of the kingdom. Dawn breaks, and the appointed hour hath come.
He speaks. With the announcement of our new king, everything finally ends.
I now settle the long-contested succession to the throne. They who have gathered the most faith from their subjects amassed. They who have overcome this fierce contest. The throne's new sovereign, I now reveal. Behold, your new king of your kingdom united.
It's me. Bye, Louise.
His Majesty, the new king.
Disorderly conduct will not be permitted.
Settle down. The tournament is over. Our new king has been decided, and the royal capital falls under His Majesty's rule. Threaten it, and you shall face the wrath of the crown theocracy's warrior monks.
Bloody fantastic. They really did it.
Quietude descended once again upon the royal capital, and the day of the new king's coronation arrived.
What? Alright, that was certainly different. Damn, we're in November now.
Boy, coronation really crept up on us. There's a lot of people in the crowd.
I hope I can do this.
Don't tell me you're nervous. After everything we survived already, stage fright should be nothing for you.
Of course. I'm not nervous. My heart's pounding.
All the same, my heart's pounding out of my chest.
Is it? Nothing you're not used to then. It's just like with the archetypes. Just keep your head high.
It'll be fine. We'll keep the crowd warmed up for you.
Your newfound dignity suits you well, Your Highness. Ah, but I suppose you have outgrown that title. Your Majesty. Yes, that too suits you well.
Oh my god, Olkenberg, call me that again. Jesus. Majesty. I hope I can live up to that title.
By the way, saw some of them Senate fat cats hovering about, acting like they've been supporting us from the start, of course. Always on the winning side, eh?
Better than the alternative, no? Especially since we've got some Luis diehards among the people.
I hear that many are concerned about his proficiency with statecraft. To be honest, I'm not so sure myself.
And their concern is justified. It's not as though I swayed the entire kingdom to my idealistic views.
Juna will stand as moderator at the podium. His Majesty will only be asked for a few brief answers. First, the people would know how you aim to lead them. How will you respond to that, Your Majesty?
We can change the world. I'll face any challenge. I'm not sure how I rule.
We have the power to change the world. All of us. I know I'm inexperienced, but I'll strive to do my utmost. With all of you at my side.
That's fine. The people have about had it with pompous monologues. Better to say what you mean with determination.
Still, there are a lot of people in the crowd who have never supported you. How are you going to respond to them?
Things won't change overnight. I'll try to learn to trust. I'll let my work prove my words.
I know mutual understanding will come slowly. I'll just have to keep doing everything I can for them.
You went from a nobody to the top seat in the nation. No need to puff up and bluster anymore, what? You'll do fine.
A ruler must only stand tall. The rest is not done alone. We are with you.
Indeed. And we're no strangers to more practical work. Whatever our tasks, I'm sure we can handle them.
Well, it is time to make your first appearance as our king. Let us brace ourselves.
Good luck.
Do my best. Thanks for always having my back.
Thanks for always having my back.
Well, let's go. To His Majesty, the new king.
Haha.
We'll
Hi.
Your Majesty, you're so young!
Please. My king, your subjects would hear how you intend to lead them.
Relax, okay? Take it easy and use your own words.
As a ruler, I've much to learn. I cannot say what I'll accomplish. And yet, I believe the world can change by our hand. And to that end, I will face any odds.
Now, Your Majesty, a few more words. Naturally, some under your rule now supported other people in the race. How do you respond to their voices?
There will be times I let you down. I know that. Only results can prove my intent. But still, even should you oppose your king, you can always believe in your own future. I will make sure of it.
A nation where dreams and fantasies are always in reach will surely be a challenge.
We'll make it happen.
There you go. If you can pull that off, you'll be the finest king we've known. Well then, this is it. Your attention, please.
All the crown.
No lord remains for you to kneel before. Please take the crown with your own hands, my king.
Haha. Yeah.
Ah, long have I awaited the arrival of this day. This journey has reached its end. He came to know the goodness of a hero's heart, and became the king his people had always hoped for. But as this journey ends, so another begins. I'd like you to watch over him on his path for a little longer yet. 1 year has passed since the arrival of the new king.
1 year. Damn. I'm just walking around. Damn, look at the place. A lot more brighter than usual.
Hey, heard the news? They're finally reopening that mage academy that got closed down.
Oh, wow.
You don't say. A famous one deep in the Montario Mountains. Really? I'm impressed. It only took them a year.
They've even paved a proper mountain road. And get this, their headmistress is none other than Lady Juna.
Oh, wow.
What? The songstress?
Well, she is one of the king's 6 partisans. If she managed to help save the world from Luis, I expect she knows a thing or two about magic. Sounds like they plan to fully open the magic researcher's findings to the people, too. Quite a turn from when the late Sanctifex banned it.
Makes sense to me. After the clash between His Majesty and Luis last year, everyone knows you don't really need an igniter to use magic.
And that's just today's news. It's surprise after surprise, ever since us church folk got the boot from the palace.
Hard to believe it's already been a full year. Only natural that there would be some unrest among the people.
Even the royal knights. Their leadership was bound to the church more than anything, and now he's out on his ear too. And replaced by Sir Heisme Noctoul, no less.
Huh?
You believe that? The royal knights, led by a chief of all things. Though he's one of the 6 partisans himself. When he speaks, everyone listens. No one's about to complain.
Even Parliament now invites citizen representatives to hearings. Strange to think we'd been deaf to the voice of the people until now. It's unbelievable, compared to the days of the autocrats. How swiftly the times change, eh?
Credit where it's due. I think it's thanks to His young majesty. Remember last year's coronation? Unprecedented, that. Saw heroes of all different tribes celebrating the king's victory. Celebrating among the common folk, even. They tell me some of the younger aristocrats have taken to calling it the Great Reconciliation. It really is a tragedy, what happened to his father, the king. But considering how his sons turned out, I hope he's at peace.
Indeed. Yet the real test is still to come. The first year has seen a lot of good, but we've still got our share of problems.
People are smiling more now, but smiles won't solve the multitude of problems we still face.
Speaking of His Majesty, I've also heard some folks saying they've seen a boy wandering around these parts who looks just like him. You don't suppose?
Bah, can't be. Without his escorts? Besides, what business would a king have in this place?
Suppose you're right.
I'm just walking around, don't worry. Oh.
Mountains upon mountains of appeals from the people. How many days will this take to sort?
Damn, Hulkenberg looking fine.
All the trouble you took to flee politics. And somehow you're now the preeminent ladyship of your house. Such is fate.
Despite everything, this year has passed in surprising peace, hasn't it? Honestly, with the royal scepter disappearing like that, I feared more dissent.
Perhaps after Luis, they swore they could never let that happen again. Either way, more and more are dealing with conflicts calmly and openly. Promising.
It promises that I'll have an eternally cluttered desk.
Here, Your Majesty. I've brought in the next load. There we go. Not half bad, right? Hey! Isn't the king supposed to be here?
When did he? I've said countless times not to leave unannounced.
Oh, this decoration doesn't suit me. How would Luis and Forden put up with all this damn finery?
Your Majesty? Are you here?
Oh my god!
Gina's back from her inspection.
Apologies, Troll. I'll look for him now.
Wait! I'm coming with you! Oh, good grief. Some things never change. Not that they should.
I'd say life has changed plenty for us. Yet somehow our captain's same as he ever was.
And then, well, I might have got a bit too fresh with them stuck-up Sanctists, but those bloody church folk been looking down on us for years, you know? Still, it was other Sanctists what stepped in to keep things peaceable too. I reckon they're not all bad. Guess me cogs turning. They lost both their Sanctifex and the Saint Lady last year. Got their own struggles, I expect.
As authority weakens, power falls into the hands of those who have never wielded it. Rest assured, it does not corrupt and give rise to new conflict.
Not like it excuses all of them or makes me want to go up and shake a Sanctor's hand, but you really put some perspective on it.
You'll come to understand him. It was good talking to you.
I believe you'll come to understand them.
You know what, lad? You're all right. You ever need some good, honest work? I'll get you squared, eh?
I can see more optimism in the world. Still, it will take more than that to affect true change.
I should have known you'd be wandering around without your escorts again. How is it, being able to hear the city's honest thoughts? If you told them you're the king, it'd knock them sideways. Sorry you ended up coming all this way. Maria's actually out on an errand right now.
That's too bad. I'll wait till she comes back.
then I suppose I'll wait until she comes back.
You sure? That girl always ends up on detours. No telling how long she'll be. Either way, let's keep your head down. You know what happens when you're too obvious about this. Sooner or later, the Lady Captain of the Royal Guard.
Oh, there you are. I knew we'd find you here, for crying out loud.
Phew. So you were here.
Oh my god.
Speak of the devil.
Let us return, Your Majesty. And I thought I had informed you that Juno would be back from her expedition today.
I suppose I have no choice. I'll go back soon.
I suppose I have no choice.
What is it? You have unfinished business. 'Tis settled. I shall come with you on every excursion.
Not dressed like that, you won't. You know how we like snooping around, inconspicuously.
Point taken.
He'll be fine. His Majesty is not about to fall prey to some alleyway scoundrel, surely. Right, Your Majesty. If you see Maria about, do slow down for a chat. She'll be shattered if she finds out she just missed you.
Fine. Now, Your Majesty, once your business here is finished, please make sure you return to the palace with all swiftness.
Fine.
All right.
Maria, where are you? This reminds me of the first time Maria went missing. Seems so long ago now. She might be praying in the Grand Cathedral just like back then. But before praying in the Grand Cathedral, why not talk to everyone else first? We're in the royal capital to prepare for the new year, so let's find them.
Literally oh my god, we gotta do this again. Except for Moore. He's gone.
Come now.
When you finish your business outside the palace, please promise me you'll return to resume your duties, Your Majesty. If you take this as by pressuring you not to venture out, that's not it at all. Only that the captain is a royal guard, I must know that your whereabouts at all times. Relax, Hulkenberg. Wow, the formality. Sounding awful formal there, Hulkenberg. Well, that is, think of your station, else would the Knights Captain address the land's king. To be overly familiar with the set of poor example, imagine the scandalous faces of the rank and file guard.
Of course.
As said, not a day goes by that I don't reflect on our travels. Only a year past. I owe regaining my pride as the knight of that journey. I was but a wanderer searching in vain for the prince, and it's through you I learned that he yet lived. And in the end it was your ascent to the throne I supported.
And so?
Never tired of the faces of the younger guards when I tell them the time you acted as a witness to my due. Ah, Verdanth. Brings back memories. Ah, you mean your duel with Verdanth? Yes, thanks to you, I was able to face him with eyes forward and put my past behind me. I'm pleased to say the knights of today are nothing like like they were under Verdanth's command. Soldiers take up the sword not for those in power, but for the people. And as the champion of the people yourself, we will do all in our power to protect you, our king.
Well,
you do not make it easy by sneaking out of the palace as you do. Though I suspect soldiers are getting used to your chaotic tendencies. You know they protect not just the king, but a ruler who stands beside his people and hears their voices in clarion truth.
This I vow.
I will protect you with my life, and as I always endeared to you, do, Your Majesty. Only let me stay by your side to do so.
What do you want to do?
Do you want to go see Maria now? No. Can't do that just freaking yet, dude.
All right then.
Oh my god, it's the king! No, it's not me, don't worry. Oh my god, everyone's like here. Alonzo! Why, hello, Your Majesty. It's only been a year since your coronation, but I see you've become quite apt at sneaking away from your palatial duties. On a constant fire from knaves for all trades, con artists, and critics alike, your opening act has been rather tumultuous, no? I haven't noticed. It's been tough going. Oh, has it? I ain't noticed. Ah, now how keenly an answer. Never miss an opportunity to display how capable you are. Commendable. Besides, most of those agitators are the kind of scum that stirs the pot in hopes that they might benefit from the country's turmoil. Nothing I couldn't handle, of course. On a day's work with the royal adjutant to the citizens' council, quite an ally I made, I should hope. What if my mother would have been the slightest bit proud to see what I've become? That I'm doing my damnedest to use my talents for good, as I've always should have. I'm sure she would. I'm proud to see it. There's no doubt in my mind. I hope so. I was such a problem child. I'd like to make this a country where honest folk like my mother can be happy. Oh, that reminds me, do you remember the Datrium, my hometown's landowner? He told me to send you his regards. He since confessed his crimes, is awaiting trial. You're the one who awakened his conscience. It makes sense, doesn't it? You've proven your ideals to be true. That's why the country is doing so well. There's nothing more to it.
Thank you.
I'm wholly qualified to speak of pride. But if this country has one, it's you, and I am proud to be among its people. Perhaps under your rule the day will come to that even we Nydia could walk about freely in our true forms. Ah, you curse what I look like in my true form. I'd be happy to oblige, but let's save the phone another time, shall we? Oh my god, Basilia, look at you. Well, I see our king is out of some personal business, eh? I believe Volkabuk was searching for you, but I suppose it's none of my business who comes and goes. I'm on break myself. Only try not to frustrate your royal guards over much, They all take their duties quite seriously, much like the captain. Ah, but who am I kidding? A knight who smiles is certainly a myth. Becomes clear to me since becoming titled. What could be more bizarre? A huge chief outcast, a once wanted criminal with a bounty on his head, made knight commander. There was, of course, some opposition at first, but the more heart-to-heart talks I've had, the more accepting they become, albeit gradually. Times are changing. An outcast became king too. They didn't look further than the outcasts who became their king.
True.
Indeed, you'll face no shortage of persecution. And look at you now. Grand titles imposed across the nation are no different, spread across all the tribes. I realized over the past year just how much a nation is defined by its people. No matter how great a king, he alone does not a country make. Yet he stands for those people as a symbol and representative. But the king and those around him are mixed tribes. It has already caused a great shift in sentiment, even for those in the rural villages. You mean your hometown? How is Tadari?
Now that you mention it.
Just how is Tadari these days?
Yes.
He's as busy as he can handle, now that he resumed trade with other villages. The coordination inspired the village to greater heights. It proved that barriers can be broken, and that they could have taken the first step. New winds are blowing in every corner of the country. I had to make another trip back home with my son to see the changes for myself, soon enough. And someday I hope distant generations will grow only knowing conflict-born and tribal differences from history books. We have a ways to go before the day comes. When until it does, let us forge the path toward it, your majesty. Hey, Basilia, by the way, you're here. Hey, inspecting again. Seems a right pain to me, but I appreciate you going all to the effort. Making your rounds, Basilio. All's well, I take it? Making your rounds, Basilio? Yeah, captain of the Tradian Brigade, reporting in. And I'm pleased to report that there's nothing to report, your majesty, so I'm taking a break. Bit of a mouthful, isn't it? They're not used to calling me self-a-captive, besides. We were taking in some survivors from Lisa's troops, you know? Don't you worry. I got two eyes on them even when I ain't looking. Way I see it, they weren't the ones trying to make the world worse. I just gotta show them how power's supposed to be used, yeah? We owe it to you that there's less discrimination in that city these days. If you were turning to a life of crime to make ends meet. If Dale could see the Grand Chat today, his eyes will bug out. Not just Dale, a lot of the guys who didn't make it. I think, I wish they could see seen. I take it you mean Vinka. You remember him? Those damn experiments trapped him in the vengeance he couldn't see past. But I feel like even he might smile at seeing what I'm up to now. We built the piece with a lot of blood and tears. So I say those of us who made it this far owe it to all of them who didn't to protect it. I got nothing to report today. But it's not like bad people are just stop being bad because you're king now.
Thank you.
You've been through a lot though. So thanks for not giving up on us. Or the world for that matter. You spotted any trouble that I didn't spot first. You just pulled me at it. I'll solve it quick like. Ah, nurse. Hey, man. Oh, what brings his royal majesty here? Come to feel the wind on your face too, have you? I know how it is. I fancy they'll title you chief engineer of the Kingdom Infrastructure Development Bureau and can research as I please now. But something's missing. So I threw off the stuffy old uniform and came to gaze upon the runner in the way I do. Take your job seriously, please. I know how you feel. I feel like I know what you mean when you say something's missing. I knew you'd agree. I think my bones are aching to feel the wind. I'd rather miss the days of dashing hither and thither in the runner.
Not that I'm ungrateful for the gracious title you've given to a man who just used to skulk about, modifying gauntlet runners. You haven't seen anything yet. Why, one day I'll invent a teleportation device that will deliver fresh fish straight from Oceania to your palatable plates. It would change the world, when you say. It was a bit, stuck at the beginning, under development. Indeed. And it's times like this, I need stimulation of the mind. You have anything that might do the trick? I don't. Do I smell another relic-hunt? Are you gonna send me another relic-hunt? Don't pretend you didn't enjoy it. Every time you pop back with one, I remember how I could hardly contain my excitement. I do so miss traveling like that. Even if the relics themselves were better off left untouched, they're becoming the guiding principles of my research, you know? Convenience is important, but one must consider safety and the effects they might have on the world. An engineer who dumps a burden on future generations is no engineer at all. Still, it's no small feat to design a perfect balance of safe and revolutionary. Even I struggle with it, and I'm a barley genius. Ah, I knew it. But I need a stimulation, Your Majesty. You know, the soul-shaking speed and quiver of a drive engine. Let me know if you want to go out for a spin, won't you? The old girl's sparkling clean and always ready for takeoff. Oh my god, look at that thing.
My king.
Oh, there you are, Reno. Heard you were in town, so I decided to see if we might cross paths. I have so much to tell you about my inspection, so I'm afraid you'll need to clear your diary for me soon.
Inspection. Bring any souvenirs?
In that case.
Did you bring me back any souvenirs?
Gosh. Just focus on the report. Don't worry, I'll give you just the gist. Firstly, the Mage Academy's reconstruction is going swimmingly. Repairs are in full swing, and we're already processing admissions. I must say, I'm still surprised you appointed me, of all people, to be the Academy's head mistress. I was rather looking forward to going back on the tours as songstress. Oh, and shall I introduce you to my furry little friend? I scooped him up in the Academy of all places.
Oh my god, is that the cat from freaking Academia?
During the reconstruction, they stumbled on the little guy in some kind of observatory that was supposedly used by King long ago. Considering the igniter around his neck, I'm sure he was being taken care of. I mean, there's no way a cat could start out alone in the cold, kitty.
So...
Regardless, our mysterious kitty is the only tip of the iceberg when it comes to the Academy. All that knowledge was lost when it fell, so we're starting from scratch. Maybe hiding secrets as big as the dragon symbol of the sanctum. Oh, and I'm keeping the cat. Feels like fate, you know. Speaking of fate, on my way back, I met up with Myrtus.
Who's that again? She's well, I trust? You've been keeping well, I hope.
Yeah.
More than well. Her thoughts been fine. She's a fairly prominent singer about town now. The boat just keeps soaring to new heights. Her and music and me coming face to face with magic again.
Hey.
Surely remember, music was the first magic born in the world, yes? When the heart expresses itself through music, it moves the hearts of others. And when they make the heart swell, why, there's no end to the magic. Just you watch, with music and magic at my side, I'm going to change the world. All with equal opportunity to hone their talents at the Mage Academy. Our doors are all open to all. That's what my sister would have wanted, and if that makes the world a better place, why, isn't that just grand?
Magic.
Rayla told me the magic is more than a tool, and all of us deep in our hearts.
Wait a sec.
Wait a sec, is that the cat from Academia? That place was made of magic. How's it here in real life? Say nothing of how he could have survived in a desert ruin buried in snow. That'd be possible, right?
Who knows? I just think he's cute.
It's a mystery after another mystery here. Memory stirs, the last king did bid himself a study in the Mage Academy. Do you think Academia was styled after that, maybe? Wonder what His Majesty, what Mord felt when he put his little guy in the Academia.
Himself quietly. Aw. Brigida.
Picking himself out browsing the shops. Perhaps I need to draft up a royal certificate of appointment. Tell the world when you supply goods to the royal family.
You're embarrassing me. Any recommendations? That's a little embarrassing.
Why, stop there. You can give me a signed handprint to display on the walls. No, just my little joke. I'm doing quite well, even well royal endorsement. The igniter that made a chosen request, the one that lights up with rainbow colors, is selling startlingly well. The store was packed with families and children. I now hold a position where I control the distribution of all manner of goods throughout the kingdom, and as the head of the Igniter Consortium. I can't help but think that I have been in this position sooner. The church's violence, the tragedy of that village could have been prevented.
It wasn't your fault. Let's focus on the present.
But
there was nothing you could do at that time, Brigida.
I know that. You only rose to the position because once you became king and shed light on what lurked on the shadows of this country. Though you can't take full credit, as it were, I was nominated for my new position by my colleagues. A new king has changed the country for the better. However, as former arms dealer, it would be naive to think all weapons can never disappear from the world. And a small reason I hope that the reasons for people to wield them continue to decline. To that end, I'll continue doing what I possibly can with all I am, just as you do. Yes, do you remember my dog? I found the ones who took her. Naturally, I considered ending their lives. There she was, simply beside them. Evidently, they could not bring themselves to harm such a sweet creature, so they decided to keep her instead. No choice but to spare their lives, because subject a gentle dog to the atrocities I commit in her name. You should come play with her sometime. I'm sure she remembers you.
Yeah, the thing about that dog, it was like very early for that. And then it just disappeared.
Working hard as ever, you know. What are you two going about town and listening to what the people have to say? Myself, I just come from the Crown Court, where I've been consulting with the people about their grievances and disputes as Chief Magistrate.
Cora has time for that? Didn't you delegate that?
Well,
shouldn't Chief Magistrate delegate such tasks?
That's a question I shall throw right back at you, Your Majesty. As you are undoubtedly aware, in the past, many citizens were sentenced to hang without so much of a trial. I'm pleased to report things are different now. Anyone, regardless of race or status, can tell their side of the story in court and be judged equally and fairly. It just goes to show anything is possible, even for a priest to become a chief magistrate. My brother is making great strides as a village chief. He's rather hated the role before, but he's truly found his calling, I think.
The reason is...
As I said, no one knows what the future holds. It's all the more reason I try to guide people to good choices. Or to live in a society that practices kindness. Where those who suffer need not only turn to crime, so I practice what I preach. The other day, I went to visit Ovi's church to inquire with those who are sick there about how the kingdom could be more accessible to them.
How is Ovi? They let you in? Is Ovi doing well?
Yes, we practiced dancing together, and then we showed her mother. All of them were ready to ease into working again. They had make me reflect on all the people there who still need our help. Until now, the only hope those people had was God.
I do believe...
I want to fight for them to have options under laws and systems, so they can rely on in addition to higher power. A country where all the tribes with all the values can join hands in harmony. That's what we need.
Because...
You'll aim to achieve that too, yes, Your Majesty? I hope you allow me to keep walking alongside you in this.
As you will. Oh, friggin' Dean is here, by the way. Hello there, Your Majesty. It's great to see you're doing as well as ever. I just left a meeting with the official lords. I shall preach the Mastari teachings in various areas where the opportunity arises. Many still push back against such teachings, but that's perfectly fine. The country is well served by different perspectives. Many of the villagers have come around to this too. You know, I think that's because you all face such dangers on our behalf. Still, it won't be easy to change the entirety of Acronia. Its history is embedded deep in its roots. The country's larger than some people, and we all need the power you have. The true test of your values has only just begun. Going down, Godot. You are surveying the city incognito, Your Majesty. Your escorts will be aghast. Not that I think anyone's truly capable of harming you. As you are aware, faith in the Sanctus Church plummeted after our misdeeds were exposed. I admit, we were arrogant and unjust, wicked in custom, but people have found salvation through the Church as well. I intend to restore the Sanctus Church to its true purpose, to offer salvation to those in need. As a sanctric, and there's someone who's saved by the Sanctus faith myself. That is all I can do to return the favor. Good. Freaking good. And you do have some of the old candidates around. Katharina.
Oh, well, if it ain't the big man himself. Good time, mate. I just got back into town myself.
Long time no see. Where'd you go? Long time no see, Katharina.
Ain't it been? I've been out traveling since I took the reins of the Seekers Recon team. Hard to believe it's been half a year. And crazy doesn't begin to describe what's beyond the sea. The sights, the magic, everything's so fantastic. I'm already itched to get back out there. Well, I'm not especially keen on dodging the bloody cannonballs when my ship gets too close. Lots of tension out there, but what country isn't a little tense? Even if I'm accustomed to the way they think is so different, my head spins. Makes all the tribal bickering seems right dull, if I can speak my mind. But this country's changing for the better. I'm glad it turned over the throne to you.
You turned it over? I appreciate it.
Hold on.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Oh, come on. I'm just roasting you. After we know kids, I knew I could trust you with making the lives of our parents better than they was. All my cohort has found jobs, and some of them even have picked up some new skills from being out in the sea so long.
See you soon, I hope.
But don't you worry your keen head. I have it whipped up in the report for you. Do something proper keenness with it, yeah?
Pardon. Unexpected coincidence, Your Majesty. No guards with you today. Don't worry. I'm no tattletale. I myself just left a meeting going over the principal provisional governments are doing. We convened for the new year. Must be busy these days. How are things in Martera? Oh, as lively as it used to be, and we owe it all to you. Your Majesty, the dodgy mess you made, you cleaned up for us, feels like ancient history now. And I'm pleased to report, as head of the Provisional Lords, it's nothing but good news reaching my ears. Better relations between towns have employment up and overall welfare too. Each town specialties and wisdom to offer. And when we combine our heads, there's no problem we can't solve. I just feel so blessed to be a part of it. I knew I made some blunders when I first stepped into the governor's role, but I'm happy to share my failings so others don't repeat my mistakes. That brings me back. Things are all right now? That really brings me back. I knew I was trying to do too much on my own back then, and I got a bit overzealous. Of course, some lords like I was once and would rather manage things at their sole discretion than leave things to the people. And yes, taking every matter to public opinion can be laborious with all the proceedings and disputes. Still, changing our lives with our own hands makes the process worth the trouble. And choosing the king of our own will of all the inspiration we needed for change. Oh my god, look a freaking stroll. Well, let's go get about the city again, are we? Which is to say, Huckleberg is on the hunt. A game of cat and mouse. Though who is which, I dare not say. But he has his use into the throne, but it's like you've hardly changed. I can say the same about you. Did I be more pretentious? You haven't changed much either, Stroll. That's Lord or General Stroll, Your Majesty. I'll never get used to such titles. I really should take a page from Juna's book. She has a gift for delegating, like she was born to do so. Although I could talk, I actually came out a bit of a breather myself. You know, I see now that even those at the top have their struggles a little too clearly. The General's duties feels overwhelming at times. But our lives hidden in the balance, I recognize the weight of every decision I make, and do find satisfaction in protecting those lives. My first meeting back at the recruitment center, a fallen noble, with nothing to my name, and you a struggling elder traveler. Back then my only goal was getting ahead. My people were a little more than an afterthought. If I met you, I never realized the truth about my fortune, my father's intentions, and I certainly couldn't have saved the Hellions.
Thank you.
I also see in the joy in their faces to you. I think I said it before, but again, thank you. Oh, come on, give yourself some credit. This got serious, huh? You need to give yourself some credit, Stroll.
No.
I still owe any credit I could take to you for showing me the way. They live stable and peaceful lives thanks to you.
Hey.
You have a whole country on your shoulders now. The road ahead will be full of challenges we can't possibly foresee. But show me the way and I'll blaze this trail. Now and always, it's my role as a warrior to be the vanguard.
That's why.
Our titles may have changed, but I like to think our friendship is steadfast as ever. Don't hesitate to rely on me, now and always. No, Stroll, you're just the best. I think that's really it. I feel a strong bond between me and Moore, but I can't go see him anymore. Oh, I can go in the Gauntlet Runner.
Let's head there right away.
Oh, it's like I never left. Can I go in the pantry? Oh, I can't. Oh my god. Oh, tickets. Alright, back to the cathedral.
I think we heard from we came from people. Should we head back to Maria, where Maria's is?
Yes.
It sure brings back memories. Remember how we came here looking for Maria before the tournament at the throne? She was crying back then, though.
Yeah, she was.
She's happy now.
That's right.
Yeah, I remember. This country's turned around since then, no doubt about it. I'm sure there will always be differences of opinion, but your ideals are really coming to fruition now. I can feel it. That reminds me, what's up with the book you're carrying around now? Is that the one you've been working on yourself? I'm trying to see what kind of fantasy you can conjure up. But maybe that's not even the word for it. After all, you're the one putting it in ink, who's going to make it a reality someday. Now then, Your Majesty, shall we get going?
It's all nice and renovated. Ah, so good.
Oh, hello there.
Hello there.
Oh, right. I suppose now I should call you Your Majesty. You know, I was just telling Papa, even through all that mess, everyone's really been working hard.
Is our country any better now? Am I keeping up my promise?
Am I keeping my promise properly from back then?
Yes, you beat the villain, and now the city's full of smiles. And I'm sure Papa's smiling down on you too. That's good. Hearing that from you really lifts my heart.
It's a joy to see kids like her smile. The future changes slowly and the burden of its momentum will fall on their shoulders one day.
Don't worry. I'll try to do my part with what I've got. I want to help everyone understand that the world could be a better place if we can join hands with one another. Miss Fabian's fed so many hungry people since things changed. Some of those people even said they found their place there. I think I did too. If we can all change together for the better like that, we'll be closer to Your Majesty's and Papa's dream.
Place where I ought to be. A side of myself I ought to show. The path is never clear.
And I want to help with something too. I want everyone across the land to be able to smile.
I'm counting on you. You make a trusty adversary. Or advisor.
Yes. I expect great things, my trusty advisor.
Yeah. Thank you, Your Majesty. Oh, thank you, Your Majesty.
We should be the ones thanking her. Feels like I can see the entire country's future in her smile.
Everyone! Long time no see. How have you been?
As we find ourselves afield, I thought I might visit Alsace myself.
Hold on a tick. Those people there. Surely not.
Naturally, we're drawing attention. We didn't all have to go at once.
Needn't fuss, old thing. It's been too long since we were all together again anyway.
Lady Tuna, did she really come all this way in a runner? Could have asked His Majesty to pop over and bring you back with a teleport or two.
The unmitigated nerve. Oh, it's fine. I wanted to take in our country as it is. It's definitely a little rougher outside the capital's walls. There's still traces of melancholia around, and the odd human roaming about.
We're sending soldiers out for every incident we can. But it's not easy to hear the voice of the people from more distant regions.
I guess it's obvious. But just because you're king now doesn't make you suddenly all-seeing.
A lesson I learned last year. In the end, I was blind to a great deal of this world. Never would have learned if I hadn't pushed out the door and seen it with my own eyes.
He's right. The capital can be a bit of a bubble. There will always be more to do and learn beyond its walls.
A year ago, I would have just said we could fly over ourselves. Well, I mean, let's be real. The capital isn't going to fall apart if we just sneak over for a little tour, is it?
Of course not. We specifically put precautions in place to keep things running.
Yet it has only been 1 year. We cannot be too complacent too soon, lest the dissidents seize on the opportunity.
Oh, there he is! Over there! See? I told you, that's His Majesty, innit?
Might have been a bit too obvious.
Oi there, Your Majesty!
You dare hoy the king? You swine!
Steady on, Hulkenberg, calm. You needn't draw steel on the poor fellow. We're the ones who indulged in this little day trip.
Your Majesty, thanks for all you do, really. Have to say, my life's a lot easier now.
Oh, there's more work to do every day. But we're in this together. We believe in you.
Everyone's so supportive. Kind of brings back memories from last year.
Rather. It's
It's the sort of thing to get a chap all misty-eyed over the past. What a journey it was.
We really did just leg it up and down the country slaying dragons, eh? Can't believe we actually survived it.
They were dangerous times, but exciting ones too.
When we fought to appease the dragon god, I had no idea we would have to face another 4 dragons.
Nor I. Never thought the day would come when I'd be hailed as a dragon slayer. Life is full of surprises.
Right.
I resolved to believe my ideals, no matter what may come back then. Even if the world is slow to change, a king's beliefs can never waver.
It was a hard road, but we did have fun together, didn't we?
Looks like we're drawing a crowd. Time to get back to work.
Indeed. A veritable mountain of tasks awaits us, and I will see it crested.
And not long after, the new year dawned.
Damn. Well, it's nice to see that everything's like going nicely. Back in the runner.
A journey? Are you really planning on leaving us?
I won't force you to come. There's more I have to see.
There's more I have to see. With my own eyes.
You want to know what's going on in the world, huh? Well, I guess you are the king.
Sounds like fun, but a daily jaunt down to the slums is one thing, and a proper journey is quite another. You're a king now, lad. You've got the people's expectations on your shoulders. It's all right to just sit on your throne and mind the home front, you know?
I don't care to be kingly. I just want to do what I can.
I want to do what I can for the people. If that's not kingly, then the crown's just slowing me down.
Come on, this is no time for jokes.
Never the fearless gadabout, eh? Well, I take your point, lad. Magla and the humans make a fine barometer for the anxiety still swirling in the country. So you go out and give it a proper survey, where it is and how much is there. If people can't face their anxieties, they can't keep their eyes forward. And if they can't do that, we'll have a bally hard time moving forward as a nation or a people. So you want to get a better grasp of it all. That's your most important duty as a ruler. That's what you're thinking, eh?
Right.
Even the most faraway future begins with the belief that it can be realized. So I'll press onward. That's the best I can do.
If that was your plan, you could have just said so.
Sounds like a fine idea to me. A proper spot of fun besides. Wouldn't expect any less from our king and captain. Well, since I'm the bally court engineer, I've no choice but to come along. I'm the only driver fit to maneuver the Royal Skyrunner after all. And why, you're the Dragon Slayer King, bane of monsters all across the country. When I imagine what sort of wondrous encounters you've got next, well, I'm all agog. Yes, here begins our quest anew. Let us sally forth upon our... hello? Are you not listening to me?
Hey.
Sire, you've really got to stop chasing these ideas all on your own. You'll be the death of us.
Once again, sire, I've asked you countless times to give word if you're to leave the castle. Such caprice.
Nurse, don't tell me you called for them beforehand.
Saved us a bit of time, eh? Though, hello, what's this? I count only 2 of the 6 partisans. Short a few spears.
For my part, I believe 'tis unrealistic for all of us to depart the capital together.
Oh, so you have no plans to stop our little adventure, eh?
Hulkenberg and I talked it over. We decided that if you insist on going, we'd rather go with you than stop you.
Are you sure? I'm glad, but...
Are you sure about this?
I was thinking back to our last fight with Luis. So many people supported us, but not for any high-minded ideals or arguments.
They were supporting us because we were actively fighting a monster on their behalf. In the end, people make choices based on their personal experience and emotion. Even if decided justly and supported by prosperity, people may struggle to trust a king whose face they do not know. An invisible ruler is no cure for their fears.
Right. I'm not opposed to the idea of getting out into the world again. Really, it might be the wisest move to make sure you're a king everyone knows.
My friends and allies believe as I do. Their support is the greatest treasure I could have.
Still, this early into the new year, 'tis never a dull moment in your Majesty's employ.
Bit of a smaller party than we last set out with, huh? But it's a pleasure to be on the road again with you.
Okay, but can we really afford to have both our general and the Royal Guard's captain coming along for this?
'Tis natural course for the Royal Guard to accompany the king. And I trust my corps is not so feeble that it will fall apart in my absence.
We'll make it work. Got to learn to trust others and delegate, right? We'll just have to lead by example.
Thank you. Let's go!
Right then, let's go.
You once heard my voice and answered a query in kind. Is fantasy a powerless creation? A timeless question. So long as life remains in the world, we seekers all shall search for our answer. But he will find his. Of that I am certain. And it is thanks to you for believing in and guiding him. That was the true purpose of my royal magic, you know. To seek and obtain guidance from denizens of a land beyond ours. A land that has not yet lost hope. And it was you who answered the call. Armed with your hope, armed with the power of fantasy, you rose in glory. Such courage, such whimsy, and yes, what thrills. You have my sincerest thanks.
Feels familiar. It's been far too long.
Aye, the wind feels an echo of days past.
Unusually poetic for you.
Oh my god.
They're awful, aren't they? They would have left us behind. Oh.
Well, I'm not certain we're in a position to talk, having followed straight after, saying we could just teleport back.
Well, hey, we figured the kids might want to change your scenery, like.
Wow!
Oh my god, Maria!
Amazing!
Poetic indeed. That the scepter's absence restored order to Magla, and even greenery to the sands.
I'll say, I definitely like this view better.
Let's go.
Oh, finally made it through this friggin' journey, dude. Yeah, this was freaking just a wonderful experience to really go through. God, the amount of just depth to the environment, the culture, I guess, was like the biggest aspect here. The fact that there's different tribes and different ideals to go around. Man, it was a really, really decent story for the most part here. So by the end of this, it felt like, okay, is this the final battle? No, you gotta keep on going. Is this the final? No, you gotta keep on going. I'm like, what the hell? Like, when was the end?
But oh my god, dude, there was a lot of stuff that was really just amazing throughout this entire freaking whole story here, where we're meeting these different people and we're learning different archetypes. There's different monsters to go face, but there was again some kind of like reskinned looking ones, so you can't honestly change them all. I thought it was cool to have like the demons appearances, like Jack Frost, Vishnu, Thor, you know, those type of freaking creatures. I thought that was really cool to kind of see them appear. I guess bringing up the fact that we fought like all those dragons actually was a cool little thing as well. I want to say there's a lot to this game to really divulge into, where it's the combat, because like again the combat itself feels, it has the mechanics of Shin Megami, the SMT games, and of course it has the style of Persona. So I thought that was a cool little mixture of it. Do I want to see this kind of mechanic return in future installments of, say, Persona, or because I know it'll probably pop up if they continue the Shin Megami Tensei games. They'll probably will. As for Persona, I'm so used to the fact that there wasn't like a turn icon system, but more of just being able to get another turn because you used a weakness against the enemy. So I don't know. It could be like a system where, again, it could be like I feel like Persona's mostly going to have that one more system, and then they do the baton pass to the party member. I feel like they're going to keep that system. We're probably going to see that because there has been some evidence that a Persona 4 remake is going to be coming out, and if that does, and of course I'm going to play that, but that's where I'm probably going to see what's going to happen there, is that they're going to do another kind of baton pass system like they did in Persona 3 Reload, where it was not necessarily like them doing an actual baton pass, but more like their own way of doing it. So again, the turn icon system was pretty nice, being able to get more turns and whatever else. You can literally make the cooking item you can literally make an item to give you more turns and just never give the enemy a turn. Like I seen that somewhere before where someone said that, like, you can just do that. So I don't know, for the most part the music here was freaking epic as hell. I really did like most of the battle music. The town's music was pretty nice too. There was a couple of different pieces here and there that I actually really did flat out just enjoy, and I honestly put on my freaking Spotify playlist. So that was really cool, really good to hear. Really nice music, really great. Just world building, because this was more about world building than anything. And I feel like they really did accomplish this with a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's a tremendously long game, and this video is gonna probably be for fucking ever. But I'm just really glad that I really got the chance to kind of digest this, been able to play it at a really good pace. I know at the end here I really just wanted to end it because it's been going on for far too long, I felt like. But overall, I'm very glad that I was able to manage to complete all the quests, whether it was the bounty targets, or whether it was a request from some folks, or whether it was just to complete the follower system, the social link system. With them only being 8, I feel like maybe you could have advanced it a little bit more, because I feel like 8 went too quick with it. Them not putting a romance system, it's fine. It's fine. There's no need to put in there. I know I was saying stuff about Hulkenberg, but like, that's just my honest opinion. I really love Hulkenberg to death. But there was really no need for it. I feel like they could have had some type of system for that, just not really, put much effort into it. But overall, this was just an amazing, just game. Overall, I'm really, you know, happy that the protagonist, the Prince, Caleb Yen, he, being the actual main protagonist, had a voice, and you're not being like a silent protagonist where like, oh, you can just put yourself in those shoes. No, the protagonist is his actual own person, and you're trying to follow his story. So I feel like that's pretty dope. I feel like they really should just make that the staple now. Just make the main character just talk throughout the game instead of just being silent, but I doubt they're gonna do that. But yeah, we'll see what happens in the coming months with maybe news on Persona 4 remake if possible. The Persona, what was it? Was it X or something like that? Persona 5 X or something like that. That's got announced to be on Steam at some point, so that's cool. I'm not gonna show that off, but it's cool to see that's now coming to us Westerners. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Sega. Sega's been just on my freaking just whole thing this entire time. And, you know, it's because all the companies that freaking guy has. And ATLUS being under Sega is just happens to be. And I am playing Yakuza 4 right now. So, I also got that to worry about. But, as far as what's going to be next after this, I don't want to add another thing right now until the next game that I want to play, which I'll play once it comes out, but until then we're just gonna stick with some Yakuza and we'll go from there. But overall, this has been just an amazing journey. I hope everybody that has been watching this, whether it was just one episode, whether it was just one video, or maybe it was the entire freaking playlist, really do appreciate all you guys for checking this stuff out. And yeah, that's all for me. Really nothing else to add here. But I just, this has just been such a nice experience to do, just to play. So anyway, guys, my throat's killing me. Oh shoot, I've been playing this game for freaking ever. But all right, on to the next Let's Play. Thank you guys so much again. I forgot my whole freaking ending again. I forgot the whole spiel. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked any of it, go ahead and leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you hadn't done it already, as it really does help me out. And until next time, guys, I will talk to you all later.
Dear guest, from a world I shall never know. In your eyes, I know our journey was ultimately a fiction. However, I hope your memories of this fantastical adventure burn as bright in your reality. I hope the promise of our world echoes in you. With all my heart, I hope that fantasy gives you strength.
Look at that. The rubble's just bait for tourists now. I never expected a view like this.
Let's see it all. Let's see the world.
A new journey now beckons. In days of eld, the people prospered and perished in turn. Struck by their ways, I wrote a book of my dearest ideals. A tale of fantasy. In my vision, they placed their trust, and so the kingdom breathed new life.
The strength to believe in the unknown, that can change everything. Without a doubt, you will face all sorts of trials ahead. But carry onward with all your heart. Onward, fearless, into a world unknown.